Imagine enjoying a summer day, sitting on the porch, when suddenly you start feeling unwell. Your mind becomes foggy, and it's hard to breathe. What went wrong? The answer might lie in what you're drinking. Hot weather isn't just about sunshine and relaxation. It's also a serious strain on our bodies. We all know that water is life, but how often do we think about what we drink? Common beverages that we enjoy during the summer can lead to serious health problems, especially for older adults. Their bodies don't handle the heat the same way they did when they were younger, and the wrong drinks can make things worse. It's important to understand that even familiar drinks can become real enemies for our bodies in the heat. Every summer, millions of people, including the elderly, suffer from dehydration. But why does this happen? We seem to be drinking enough, yet our well-being doesn't improve. The problem is that many drinks we consider refreshing can actually cause dehydration. For example, carbonated drinks, juices, and even coffee. They don't quench thirst, but rather promote fluid loss from the body. This is especially dangerous in hot weather because, due to the high temperatures, our bodies already lose water in large amounts. Without proper hydration, you risk dizziness, fatigue, and even more serious health problems. Now, imagine how many people, especially the elderly, love to drink sugary sodas during the summer. It seems like a harmless habit. Who wouldn't enjoy a cold glass of cola on a hot day? However, it's not just a treat. These drinks are filled not only with sugar but also with carbon dioxide, which disrupts the fluid balance in the body. Instead of hydrating you, they force your kidneys to work overtime. And just because you don't feel it immediately doesn't mean everything is fine. Each day, you're risking dehydration, which could lead to more serious health issues. What would you say if I told you that your favorite orange juice could also worsen your health in the heat? At first glance, it seems like a healthy drink. It's full of vitamins and gives you energy. However, like many other fruit juices, it can increase acidity in the body, which isn't ideal for digestion in hot weather. If you're taking medications to maintain normal stomach or liver function, you should be particularly cautious with such drinks. They could cause stomach pain or even put additional strain on your organs. Now, imagine how often elderly people may consume such drinks without thinking about the consequences. They might think they're just relaxing and enjoying a summer day, but they don't see how sugary drinks or coffee gradually undermine their health. It's like small pebbles that accumulate and eventually cause serious problems. The more of these drinks you have in your diet, the more likely it is that your body will suffer from dehydration. And it's not just unpleasant symptoms. It could affect your blood pressure, blood sugar levels, and even kidney function. By now, you understand that many drinks can be dangerous. But what drinks are actually good for your health in hot weather? What can you drink to not only quench your thirst, but also support your health? Stay with us, and we'll tell you how to choose the right drinks in the summer heat to ensure your well-being doesn't suffer. When we talk about drinks that really affect your health in the heat, we can't overlook sugary sodas. Perhaps you love them, and maybe you can't imagine summer without ice-cold cola or lemonade. But do you know how these drinks actually affect your body? Carbonated drinks are more than just sugar and artificial additives. They contain carbon dioxide, which, when it enters the body, increases fluid loss through the kidneys. And if you're already losing fluids due to the heat, such a drink only worsens the situation. Older adults are more vulnerable to dehydration because, as they age, their kidneys work less efficiently. The problem is, they often don't notice how the lack of water gradually leads to worse conditions. This can manifest as dizziness, weakness, or even fainting. But carbonated drinks, especially those with caffeine, can accelerate the dehydration process. Even if you think cola or lemonade is refreshing, they actually put extra strain on your body. And in the heat, this becomes a real problem. Why does this happen? When you drink carbonated drinks, they saturate your blood with carbon dioxide, which increases heart rate and puts stress on the blood vessels. Your body has to work harder to get rid of the excess fluid. But in hot weather, your body is already losing plenty of water, and when you further lose it with these drinks, dehydration starts to set in. This can lead to energy loss, slower reaction times, and worse overall health. For older adults who often don't feel the lack of water, this can be a serious threat. Typically, as we age, the sense of thirst diminishes, and a person may not realize they need more fluids. If you drink carbonated beverages, which not only don't quench your thirst, but also promote fluid loss, your body will be in constant stress. And this is especially dangerous in the summer when even healthy people may feel the effects of overheating. What should you do if you love sweet sodas? It's time to rethink your habits. Instead of cola or lemonade, try drinking regular water with lemon, mint, or other natural additives. This will not only help maintain your water balance, but also provide a refreshing taste without harmful additives. Lemon water improves digestion, helps maintain normal blood sugar levels, and is an excellent way to keep your energy up in hot weather. But there are other drinks that can worsen your condition in the heat. These include fruit juices, especially those that are high in acid, like orange or grapefruit juice. At first, they seem like natural vitamin-packed drinks, but they can also increase acidity in the body. In hot weather, this isn't always beneficial, especially if you have stomach issues or acidity problems. Such drinks can cause discomfort and worsen your condition. This is because acidic drinks can increase the level of stomach acid, which can be dangerous in the heat. This is especially true for older adults, whose stomach lining protection may be weakened due to age-related changes. Increased acidity can lead to heartburn, stomach pains, and even exacerbation of chronic diseases like gastritis or ulcers. These are not just unpleasant sensations. They are signals from the body that you need to be more careful when choosing drinks. But what about beverages that are often recommended for health, such as tea or coffee? We all know that these drinks can boost energy, but in hot weather they may not be as beneficial. Coffee and black tea are caffeinated drinks, which also have a diuretic effect. This can lead to further dehydration, especially if consumed in hot weather. If you feel the need for something hot to refresh yourself, choose herbal teas with chamomile, mint, or lemon balm. These drinks are relaxing, soothing, and do not cause fluid loss. Caffeine also increases heart rate and can raise blood pressure, which is harmful to older adults who may already have weakened vascular tone. In hot weather, when circulation is already disrupted due to high temperatures, such drinks can worsen the situation. So, if you love coffee or tea, you might want to consider replacing them with safer beverages. You may be wondering, what can I drink in the heat without harming myself? We will continue discussing this in the next section, where we'll reveal drinks that are not only safe, but also beneficial for your body during the summer. Stay tuned. At first glance, many juices, such as orange or grapefruit juice, seem like great choices for summer refreshment. They are packed with vitamins, especially vitamin C, and seem like they would give you energy. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll realize that these drinks aren't always healthy. In hot weather, such juices can increase acidity in your body, which is the first step to digestive issues. This is especially true for older adults, whose bodies are no longer as efficient at handling acidity. Such drinks can be a real threat. Acidic beverages can cause discomfort in the stomach, heartburn, and also increase the load on the digestive system. If you frequently drink such juices without noticing their effects on your well-being, it could lead to chronic diseases. For instance, gastritis or ulcers may worsen with regular consumption of acidic drinks. Why does this happen? It's because the acid in these drinks irritates the stomach lining, especially when it's empty. In hot weather, when you want to cool down and your body is already overloaded with heat, This additional irritation can cause serious problems. Many elderly people don't realize this and continue drinking acidic juices without feeling the impact on their health. Additionally, it's important to remember that in the heat, your body is already losing a lot of fluids. Acidic juices, in turn, can increase acidity, which can accelerate dehydration. This makes you more vulnerable to overheating, dizziness, and fatigue. If you're not drinking enough water or other neutral drinks, it's easy to enter a state of dehydration, which is dangerous to your health. So, what should you do to avoid these problems? The answer is simple. Replace acidic drinks with more neutral or even alkaline ones. For example, lemon water is a great alternative. Lemon adds flavor to the water but doesn't increase acidity. In fact, it helps maintain a normal pH level in your body. Lemon water also aids digestion and strengthens the immune system. If you're looking for something more flavorful and vitamin-packed, try drinking herbal teas with mint, chamomile, or lemon balm. These drinks are not only safe but also have a relaxing effect. They help reduce stress, which is important in hot weather when overheating, and fatigue can significantly affect your well-being. But what if you love sweet juices? Consider choosing more natural alternatives, like coconut water or freshly squeezed juices from soft fruits such as watermelon, melon, or strawberries. These drinks have a milder taste and contain a lot of water, which helps maintain hydration without increasing acidity or putting additional stress on the stomach. But remember, even freshly squeezed juices should be consumed with caution. If you enjoy citrus juices, make sure they are not too acidic for your body. Sometimes adding a small amount of water to the juice can make it safer for the stomach while keeping its beneficial properties. Another drink to consider in the heat is coconut water. It's known for its hydrating properties and natural electrolytes. If you need to maintain hydration and replenish minerals in your body, coconut water is an ideal choice. It also helps restore potassium levels, which is especially important for those with cardiovascular diseases. Now, let's talk about the importance of choosing drinks, not only to maintain hydration, but also for overall health. In the heat, it's important not only to quench your thirst, but also to support proper circulation and the normal functioning of your body. The drinks we consume can either support our body or exacerbate existing issues. Additionally, keep in mind that older adults often experience a decrease in appetite in the heat. This is because the body finds it harder to digest heavy food, and instead of having lunch or dinner, people may prefer to drink something refreshing. In this case, it's important to choose drinks that not only quench your thirst, but also help maintain your health by providing essential microelements and minerals. Now that you know which drinks can be harmful to your health in hot weather, you're probably wondering, what drinks can help maintain health and energy during the summer? In the next section, we will discuss which drinks should definitely be in your diet to avoid problems and feel great even on the hottest days. When it comes to hot summer days, the most important drink for maintaining health and well-being is still water. And this is not just an empty recommendation. Water is the foundation of all life processes in our body. In hot weather, our body loses a lot of fluid through sweating, and this is especially relevant for older adults, whose ability to maintain fluid balance decreases with age. Even if you don't feel thirsty, it doesn't mean that your body doesn't need hydration. With age, the feeling of thirst diminishes, and this can be dangerous. Older adults often don't notice how they gradually lose water until the first signs of dehydration appear, such as headaches, fatigue, or dizziness. It's important not to wait for these symptoms to show up, but to drink water regularly to prevent problems. This is especially important in the summer, when the hot weather accelerates fluid loss. Moreover, water helps maintain a normal body temperature. In hot weather, overheating is a real threat, especially for older adults with weakened immune systems or chronic illnesses. Drinking enough water helps avoid heat stroke and other unpleasant consequences of the heat. Therefore, whether you are outside, in the garden, or even at home, it's important to remember this and drink water at regular intervals. But not all water is equally beneficial. It's important to choose filtered or bottled water that doesn't contain impurities. You should pay attention to the quality of the water, as some sources may contain undesirable chemicals, such as chlorine or heavy metals, which, while safe in small amounts, can deteriorate health over time, especially for older adults. So what can you add to water to make it more flavorful and healthy while still maintaining the body's fluid balance? The answer is simple: lemon, lime, or fresh mint. Lemon not only gives water a pleasant taste, but also improves digestion, while mint helps you relax and reduce stress. These additions will not only make your drink more appealing, but also serve as an additional source of vitamins and minerals. And most importantly, they don't disturb the fluid balance, unlike sweetened drinks. In addition to water, there are other drinks that can help maintain fluid balance and positively affect your well-being. For example, coconut water. This drink is an excellent natural source of electrolytes such as potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Coconut water helps not only to quench your thirst, but also to restore the electrolyte balance in the body, which is especially important on hot days when the body loses many salts through sweat. For those looking for an alternative to regular water, there's another wonderful drink: cucumber water. Cucumbers have a high water content and are rich in beneficial microelements like potassium and magnesium. Add a few cucumber slices to water, and you'll have a light and refreshing drink that helps maintain fluid balance. It not only quenches your thirst, but also gives your skin a fresh and healthy look, as cucumbers contain antioxidants and vitamins that help moisturize the skin from within. Herbal teas are another great way to hydrate the body in hot weather. Unlike regular tea, herbal infusions like mint, chamomile, or lemon balm don't contain caffeine, which can contribute to dehydration. These teas have a calming and relaxing effect, helping reduce stress in the heat. They also promote better digestion and can help lower body temperature, making them perfect for summer days. Mint tea, in particular, not only helps quench your thirst, but also refreshes your breath. Lemon balm has antibacterial properties and helps reduce anxiety, which is also important in hot weather. When the heat becomes unbearable, a cup of such tea not only cools you down, but also relieves tension. This is especially important for older adults who may become more sensitive to stress and temperature changes with age. If you want to add a bit of sweetness, try drinking cold teas with honey or stevia instead of sugar. This will not only make the drink more enjoyable, but also allow you to reduce your calorie intake, which is especially important for those who watch their weight or suffer from diabetes. Honey is a natural sweetener that, when consumed in moderation, is harmless to the body. But aside from choosing the right drinks, an important factor is the proper drinking regimen. Regularity is key to maintaining fluid balance. In the heat, it's important not to drink water in large gulps at once, but to do so in small sips, regularly. For example, take a sip of water every 15 to 20 minutes. This will help maintain optimal fluid levels in the body and prevent dehydration. It's also important to note that drinks that help maintain heart health are particularly beneficial for older adults. These could be freshly squeezed vegetable juices, such as beetroot or carrot juice. These drinks not only provide essential vitamins and minerals, but also help maintain normal blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Beetroot juice, for example, is known for improving blood circulation and supporting vascular health. Remember, what seems harmless can become a serious problem if we don't watch what we drink. Take care of your body in hot weather, and you'll be able to enjoy every moment of summer without health risks. Now that you know which drinks to avoid in the heat, raise a glass with the right choice and preserve your health at any age.